Deep within Kanto's ancient forest, where morning mist scrapes through gnarled branches and fading light bleeds between towering oaks, a small Pidgey stirred in a nest woven from moss and memory. The fragile piece of dawn wrapped around the tiny bird like a promise. Feathers still soft, wings still learning the weight of wind.
You're safe now, little one.
Below, an unnamed wanderer had made camp beneath the same great tree,
Just rest.
his weathered hands gentle as he scattered seeds each morning, building trust one grain at a time. In those fleeting moments, before darkness gathered, neither knew how thin the veil between safety and ruin truly was. The earth shattered without warning, a colossal shadow, eyeless, ancient, moving like a living avalanche of stone and fury, tore through the forest with the sound of mountains collapsing. Trees that had stood for centuries crumbled like hollow bones. The great oaks screamed as roots went ripped from soil, bark exploding into splinters that filled the air with the scent of fresh wounds. Pidgey's nest plummeted, tumbling through branches that slashed at delicate wings, while below, the wanderer's campfire scattered into dying embers beneath crushing debris. The creature passed like a force beyond nature, indifferent as a storm, leaving only silence where birdsong had lived. When the dust settled, the forest floor lay unrecognizable, a graveyard of broken wood and scattered feathers, the wanderer's pack, half buried beneath a fallen trunk, his familiar silhouette nowhere among the wreckage. Pidgey searched through the ruins until exhaustion claimed every trembling muscle. The small bird sought the warm scent of wood smoke and breadcrumbs, but found only ash and cold stone. Tiny talons clicked against the wanderer's abandoned pack, pressing into fabric that still held fading warmth. Yet the hands that had offered seeds each dawn would never return. Grief hollowed the small creature from within, carving spaces where trust had lived. And as the sun died behind the shattered canopy, something harder than sorrow began to crystallize in those keen eyes. Days blurred into weeks beneath the broken canopy, and Pidgey threw itself against the ruins with desperate fury. The small bird dove through collapsed timber until feathers tore and bled. It struck its wings against stone until muscles screamed with exhaustion. It climbed the shattered remains of the great oak again and again until talons cracked against bark. Each morning brought new bruises, new scars, mapping determination across fragile flesh. The wanderer's pack became both shrine and training ground, Pidgey circling it endlessly. Time equals 300 milliseconds, slash greater than building speed where grief had built emptiness. Keen eyes sharpened against the forest's dim light, tracking movements invisible before, reading wind patterns like ancient scripture. Where softness had lived, something lean and controlled now breathed. On the 49th dawn, Pidgey perched upon the wanderer's weathered pack and felt the earth tremble, that same deep vibration that had stolen everything. A cry erupted from the small throat, raw and violent, splitting the morning silence like breaking glass. Light blazed through those keen eyes as muscles stretched beyond their limits, as hollow bones sang with furious purpose, as the frightened fledgling dissolved and something predatory crystallized in its place. The forest floor shook with the creature's distant passage, and Pidgey's transformed gaze locked onto the horizon, where dust clouds rose like funeral smoke. The small bird launched from the ruined camp, with wings that now cut air like blades, each stroke precise and relentless. Far below, the colossal shadow moved through distant valleys, eyeless, ancient, indifferent, unaware that tiny talons had memorized its grinding rhythm. Pidgey soared higher than ever before, carried by wind that once seemed impossible to master, breathing purpose, where only pain had lived. The bird climbed toward the bleeding sunrise, following the trail of broken forests, destined to echo through every shadow the creature cast.
Keep your eyes on the horizon, Pidgey. We're almost there.